Pearl Harbor is known as one of the biggest American tragedies. If it weren't for Japan attacking, the USA would have gone into World War II later. The Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 was motivated by a mix of territorial ambitions, resource needs, and a quest for regional dominance, making a crucial difference in World War II. Right before the attack, a Japanese fighter pilot flew over Pearl Harbor and radioed back to everyone and said, "Pearl Harbor sleeps." At one point in the attack, Japan dropped a 1,800-pound bomb on the battleship called the USS Arizona. More than 2,400 Americans died that day, and over 1,000 were wounded. 129 Japanese also died. Many people don't know what sparked the attack and what was used in the attack. Japanese submarines were supposed to play a major role in the attack. The USA had aircraft carriers on a different mission that day. Aircraft carriers were known as one of the most important ships because of all the stuff they were carrying on them. When the USS Arizona was bombed, that single-handedly killed 1,000 men. 19 U.S. Navy ships were destroyed or damaged. At the time of the bombing, Franklin D. Roosevelt was the president. The day after the attack, he stood up in front of Congress and said this: "Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date that will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by Navy and Air Forces of the Empire of Japan." Declaring that the U.S. was going to war the day after the attack surprised a lot of people. World War II started on September 1st, 1939, and ended on September 2nd, 1945. Pearl Harbor was called Pearl Harbor because a lot of pearls were found in the waters at one point. Not many people know this, but America actually fired the first shot. There are many reasons why Japan attacked, but there are only a couple main ones. In the spring of 1941, Franklin D. Roosevelt moved the Pacific Fleet to Pearl Harbor as a sign of American power. Japan didn't like this at all. Japan wanted to prevent the Pacific Fleet from interfering with their military actions. The biggest reason they attacked was because the USA started to restrict exporting to Japan. The materials that the U.S. weren't sending were all helpful in war. Japan saw these things were happening and they thought they were being attacked slowly. Because of the attack, FDR declared that the U.S. was going into war. Many people were shocked by this statement. 30 days after the attack, many people wanted to do something for their country. So over 130,000 people joined the army because they felt like it was the right thing to do. The USA is said to be one of the winners of World War II along with Great Britain and the Soviet Union. Pearl Harbor has become a memorial site that you can go and visit. Ships have been repaired so you can go walk in them, and it is a very popular site because of that. To me, because there's a memorial, it is a way of showing your respect to the people who fought that day. Still to this day, the USS Arizona ship still leaks fuel. The Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 made a crucial shift in World War II. The attack was motivated by territorial ambitions, resource needs, and a quest for regional dominance. If it weren't for Japan attacking, then it would have taken the U.S. longer to join the war. More than 2,400 Americans died and over 1,000 were wounded. Nobody expected to be attacked that morning. Pearl Harbor was the main place Japan wanted to attack because it was a weak target. I believe that Pearl Harbor goes down as one of the worst attacks in American history.